the thick side and the skinny side. And if I roll these up, comment below which one you think will unroll the fastest. Have you commented? Check it out. I guess we could call it a tie. Yo, what's up guys? Jason Ma the Magician, and welcome back to the 365 Days of Magic Challenge. Day number 46. Now, a little while ago, I posted this video, and I said in the comment section, if you guys can get this video to over 1,000 likes, I'll make another one. And boy, oh boy, did you guys deliver. And I'm nothing if not a man of my word, so today we're doing 3 easy magic tricks that you could learn in just 5 minutes. Last time it was 3 easy card tricks. This time it's going to be 3 easy tricks using items that you can find around the house. A ring, a coin, and this, a rubber band. So make sure that you smash like if you haven't already and subscribe. And if you guys manage to get this video to over 2,500 likes, I will make another one in this series of easy tricks that you can learn in 5 minutes. And just like the last video, the way that I'm going to shoot this is that I'm going to do the performance first, and then I'm going to teach the trick. And then we'll move on to the next trick until all 3 tricks have been learned and you'll be the Master McChicken you've always wanted to be. Alright, so trick number 1, all you need is a regular old ring. Check it out. And here's the trick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this up and I'm going to catch it on my finger. Watch. Oh, hang on a sec. I can actually do it, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to do it too. I'm going to catch it straight on my finger like that. Watch close. You ready? Hey! It's done, baby. How cool is that? Alright, so the beautiful thing about this trick is just how shocking it is. It just is such an instantaneous moment, and it's really easy to do, which is lovely. So in essence, what's going to happen is you're going to be taking the ring off the finger and throwing it straight back on. Now to do it, all you have to do is switch fingers as you pretend to take the ring. So I'm going to be taking the ring and I'm just going to be switching fingers like this. I take the ring supposedly off, there's obviously nothing here, and I'm throwing it straight back on. And in that motion, I'm switching fingers. Now a small piece of advice, when you do it, don't just do this. You need to kind of like jolt your hand a little bit. That'll kind of cover the action of the fingers switching in that motion, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Another piece of advice is that when you take the ring off, have your pointer finger pointing a little bit just like past your own shoulder. Because if you have it dead on and you do this, there's a good chance they might be able to see the ring here. So if you point it back this way here, you're covering it up a lot more. Makes it a lot easier. So I take the ring off and then I throw it straight back on. It's crazy, man. It's stunningly visual, and it really will only take you like 5 minutes of practice to get it down, and you'll be able to blow some absolute mind holes. The best thing about this particular trick is that you could use any ring. You don't have to have your own ring. You could borrow it off someone and use their ring, and it would be just as amazing. Also, if you're worried about flashing the fingers switching, the easiest way to do that is as you put the hand here, you just cover everything and switch the fingers in that motion of bringing the hand down. Does that make sense? You're gonna have woo, woo, woo. Woo. Cover everything, then switch the fingers in the motion of taking that ring off. I didn't mean to flip you off just then, Pallerinos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed trick number 1, and now it's time for trick number 2, baby. For trick number 2, all you need is a single coin. Now I'm going to be using this big silver dollar, but that's because I'm a genuine nerd and I do magic with only the finest of props. But truthfully, for this trick, you can just use a regular old 10-cent piece or whatever you've got on you at the time. As long as it's a coin, you should be right for a miracle. All right, for this trick here, all you need is a single coin, baby, and you've just got to watch close, because if I take it and squeeze, the coin is still there. Hold on a sec, you've got to give it the magic blow of destiny. And just like that, the coin disappears completely, and if you ever want it back, you just draw a circle, and you can pluck the coin straight back into existence. All right, to do this trick is actually super easy. All you want to do is pinch the coin in your right hand. If you're left-handed, just mirror this and you should be fine. In your right hand, you're going to pinch it between your middle finger and your thumb like this. Now that's just going to sit directly there, and all you have to do is if you hold your hand open with your thumb sticking out in front like this, like an L shape, you're just going to put your thumb through the hole you've created with the coin in your fingers, and then you're going to drop this coin in your hand as you pretend to take it. Now from the front, that's just going to look like this. Thumb goes through the hole, and you pretend to take the coin. Bam. It's literally that easy. Now, a couple of pointers to really help you out is that with the coin, when you put the thumb through the hole, your fingers here will create like a wall that's going to block their view from the coin. You don't want to just have this happening for a long period of time. So the way that you do it is you go fingers, make sure there's no gaps in your fingers here like this, just fingers like that, thumb through the hole, and in the same motion, or a continuous motion at least, just pretend you're grabbing the coin. In that motion though, you're going to be dropping this coin. It's going to fall straight down into your hand like this, and all you have to do is pretend to take the coin and have it completely disappear. Now the coin that's going to fall into your hand, all you have to do is just let it naturally fall into the grooves of your fingers. Your fingers are naturally curving. You're just going to let the coin fall into those grooves, and you can see without me having to close my hand, that coin actually just falls out of view. If I just let it drop, it'll drop completely out of view, and that's really just the trick in itself. All you have to do is pretend to take it, let it fall out of view. Don't close your hand up. If you try to oversell this illusion by like closing both hands, you're going to ruin the illusion. Just leave this hand pretty natural, let it fall in behind your fingers. I recommend just practicing in front of a mirror. You'll have it down in no time. And you can see it's just as convincing with a tiny coin. That's the beautiful thing about the trick. It's just so easy to do, and you can kind of do it with anything. You can do it with a ring. You can do it with a ball. Heck, you can even do it with your house key. It's all just that easy. I hope those two tricks have been easy enough for you so far. With just about 5 minutes of practice, you'll be able to do both of those tricks with relative ease and absolutely blow your spectator's mind. Now the last but certainly not least is this here rubber band magic trick, and it's pretty fooling and also probably the easiest of the three to do. So if you've made it this far, congratulations, brother. Now at this point here, I would also like to mention that I've turned memberships on in my YouTube channel, which basically means if you want to support me as a creator, this is your way to do it. A lot of people have commented saying, how can we support you further? This is the way to do it. Just become a YouTube member. There are 3 different tiers, each one a different price. I should mention though that this membership is basically just a tip jar. There are no extra benefits. It's just solely so that you can support me as a creator. All of my content is free regardless, so you don't have to sign up. If you do, I'm grateful. I'm extremely grateful. If you don't, listen, enjoy the content. It's free anyway. At the end of the day, I just want to make videos that make people happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. And if I'm happy, well, that's all I got. I'm just happy. Anyway, strap in for trick number 3, baby. Now for trick number 3, all you need to do is take the rubber band and wrap it tightly around these 2 fingers. Now that's extremely tight, and it's very difficult to get that rubber band off these fingers. Of course, with just the shake, it'll instantly jump from these 2 to these 2. How cool is that, man? Now, of course, you can take this a step further. You can wrap this tightly around here. Then you can take another rubber band and you can actually kind of like loop it around the fingers, meaning that it's impossible to get this particular rubber band off now because it's trapped in there. Of course, all you have to do is shake like this and it will instantly jump from one side to the other. And now that is a freaking miracle, baby. All right, so for this magic trick, all you need is a rubber band. Really, any rubber band will do. And as a little added bonus, I'm going to teach you this cool little fidgety rubber band spinny thing that I love just doing all the time. You see that? How cool is that, man? Now to do the rubber band fidgety thing, it's actually super easy. All you have to do is if you get it between your thumb and middle finger like this, your pointer finger is going to go over that topmost strand and then under the backmost strand. And then you're just going to pull your thumb out, creating a figure 8 between these 2 fingers. Now, if you stick your thumb between like this and stretch that band out, all you have to do is let it fall off of this middle finger and it will naturally spin around your pointer finger. This is an extremely addictive fidget, and if you're anything like me, you'll probably just end up just doing this all the time. And now onto the magic trick itself. How do you get it to jump from these fingers all the way over to these fingers with just the shake? And the truth is, it's actually so easy and so self-working that when I teach it to you, you'll just get it immediately. It won't even take any practice. Essentially what I do is I wrap it twice around my fingers like this, so it's nice and tight. It's then double wrapped. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch with my palm up. I'm just going to pinch this band. I'm going to stretch it out. I'm just going to sort of open it up with these fingers. I'm just going to jam them in there so it's nice and open. And if I pull it across and I put all 4 of my fingers into the band without letting it fall off here, I just put all 4 of my fingers in here like that and let it go. So now you can see it's running across all those fingers. All I have to do is very quickly open my hand and it instantly jumps to the other side. Now, if you're unsure how that works, I'll give you a rough explanation. Basically, what's happening is that it's wrapped around these fingers here. When I stretch it out and put it between these fingers, it's basically just going up and over onto these 2 over this side here. So it's essentially just doing this like that. You see, it's essentially just jumping over like that. It's super easy, man. Now, to really sell this illusion, you want to be like stretching this out like, look how tight this is, man, and then jam your fingers in a single motion. And to get the shake, you can actually just shake your fist like this as you open your fingers. Okay, so it's tightly wrapped around here. Stretch it over all, so it's like on all 4 of your fingers. And with just a shake and the motion of shaking your fist like this, you're just going to open these fingers up and it will automatically jump across and then quickly close them. Try to get that motion in a real single swing like that, and it just looks like it hops straight across. Now, the second phase of that routine is actually exactly the same. Literally nothing changes. Put the rubber band on these 2 fingers here. Then between each finger, you're just going to twist, twist, twist like that. So now you've created like seemingly a lock. There's no way to get that rubber band off. But truthfully, if you do the exact same thing, stretch it out like this, put all your fingers inside, when you open them, it literally is just going to shift over to the other side regardless of this band here. This band here is just added as a convincer, and it's actually really fooling. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed those tricks. And remember, 2,500 likes, and I'm going to teach you 3 more easy tricks that you can do on the fly. Super easy, super magical, big love. I'm going to bed.
Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no mobiles, I'd be menacing.